Have you ever just been chillin', maybe reading some manga, watching some anime, and then suddenly you got the urge to cross-dress? Well, I sure have. Far too often, in fact. Speaking of cross-dressing, do you want to read a manga where the main character cross-dresses? Well, sheesh, my friend, you have come to the right place. As I, Eddie Hates Anime, romance manga/anime enthusiast, have the perfect manga for you. But before we get into that, like the video maybe? I'm trying to get to 30 likes at least, because this video will also serve as a top 10 most embarrassing moment in my life. You'll see what I mean in a moment. And also subscribe, because as I've alluded to, I'm about to treat you guys to some fan service. The manga in question is titled Ookami Shounen wa Kyou mo Usou Kasaneru, or if that's too much of a mouthful, then you can call it by its English name, The Boy Who Cried Wolf Tells a Lie Today Also. The Boy Who Cried Wolf Tells a Lie Today Also is a manga that I often revisit due to it being a short read at 34 chapters, and by being a story that, although it is short and simple, I can still find a lot of things to take away from it. For example, self-acceptance, or the danger of lying to those who are close to you. How does a story that comes across as a basic cross-dressing manga with a simple story leave someone of my stature and expertise praising it this highly, you may ask? Well, let me explain that for you. But first, to explain the thoughts of a cross-dresser, one must become the cross-dresser. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the new and improved Eddie Hates Anime. So, drip check. First off, we got the basic schoolgirl attire, the top and the bottom. And then we got this thingy, I don't know what it's called. I honestly don't care to find out. You know, this part's looking kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this schoolgirl outfit's making me look kind of thick. Kind of thick. I'm just saying. Boys better not be hitting my DMs now, just cause I'm a bad bitch now. Look at the socks, man. Look at that. You never seen a bitch this bad, man. I can fight and I can be a bad bitch. Just saying. Honestly, I think it looks kind of good. Is it wrong? If this is wrong, I don't want to be right. Imagine if I had a wig. I think I would make a really good woman. This skirt is really short because they said in the picture you have to wear it up here or something like that. So, yeah. I'll do like one of those like art character design things where I'm on each side. Bam, 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 and bam. So, please give me the 30 likes. I need it, goddammit. I put myself through this. We're going all the way through it. Look at those thighs. Look at that. Those are the thighs that would kill a man. God, this is sweaty. Am I the only one that's hot? It's pretty hot in here. Oh god. I can't keep it, like, stop admiring myself. Oh my god. Like, if the shirt was a little bit smaller, but then this would rip, that's the reason I had to get this size. I'd make a really good schoolgirl. Look at that. Oh my god, that looked way too good. Watch, we'll do this. Hola. Rate in the comments, out of 10, how amazing I look. I think I look pretty amazing, to be honest. Oh no, the sock was inside out. I gotta fix it real quick. The look isn't complete unless the sock's on right. And no, I'm not gonna show you guys feet, because I know how you guys are, you goddamn anime fans. Alright, there we go. Now, the drip is complete. Should I make? No, I'm not gonna make this my new profile pic, but maybe I'll make it on Twitter. We'll just do a stance real quick, oh, we gotta get the thumbnail pic too. Alright, let's just go. I'm dressed as a woman? Or do the female pose? I don't know how it is. Where they hold their bag? I don't know. Is that not even a girl thing? Maybe I'm tripping. But we just need something for the thumbnail. Maybe it'll be like this. I need to have my face in it still. Okay, I think we're good. Now let's get back to the video. Not gonna lie, overall, feels pretty nice. The skirt provides a nice breeze. I'm really sweaty, but it's mostly because I just moved like my entire setup around just to change the camera angles. And I got this light beaming in my face. So, I'm pretty hot right now. Also, long sleeve shirt, so, you know. But enough of being a bad bitch. Let's get back to reviewing this goddamn manga. I'm gonna start off with the overall plot of the story, then get into some other things that makes it great. The Boy Who Cried Wolf Tells a Lie Today also follows our main character, Keitaro, who, due to the natural, menacing look in his eyes, is generally feared by women who look him in the eye. So when one day our female lead character, Aoi, talked to him while returning a book to the school's library, without being frightened by his eyes, he fell for her, romantically. So he confesses to his newfound crush, and oh boy, does Aoi shoot him down in the cruelest way humanly possible. But Eddie, the worst she could have said is no. No, that's not true. She told him that his very being was out of the question. Your very being is out of the question. I don't know about you guys, but if I was a junior high student and a girl told me that my very being was out of the question, I would have probably cried and thrown up. Turns out Aoi was known around the school as the Thorn Princess of the library. Funny enough, later on after being rejected, Keitaro saw Aoi sleeping in the library. And when a leaf from outside the window fell on her face, Keitaro was kind enough to take it off. Badly for Keitaro, Aoi woke up and all hell broke loose. I'll show you the picture somewhere on the screen, but man, does she have such a way with words. Painful words, that is. She also didn't even remember who he was, which to Keitaro is confusing as hell since he recently confessed to her. Due to this situation, Keitaro now thought that Aoi was the same as everyone else, being scared of him because of his eyes. And of course, after all of this, he hated the look in his eyes and blamed his problems on them. Keitaro's sister, upon hearing him complain about all of this, asked him if he would change if he was able to. Keitaro told her yes. He ended up falling asleep and woke up to something shocking. It was like a Darman video. Man falls asleep. What happens next is shocking. Man hates look in his eyes, instantly regrets it. Speaking of Darman, join my Discord server, Darman fam, link in description. It's goated. When he woke up, he found out that his sister had done his makeup and dressed him up in all girls' clothes. And then she kicked him out, locked the door, and forced him to walk around town in that getup, which is someone who's currently cross-dressing. I can respect. And man, when I say makeup, I mean some heavy duty shit. Like, look at him before and look at him after. Even his menacing eyes are gone. This was some shit that makes you question reality itself. I think this would constitute as a catfish. I don't know, I'm having such a hard time believing it. I've literally become it too. Minus the makeup, but you know, I'm still looking kind of nice. Comment if you would simp for me. During Keitaro's first walk as a woman, he ended up running into Aoi while she was being harassed by some boys. Keitaro stepped in to save her, and shortly after it was all resolved, Aoi asked Keitaro her name. Keitaro said his name was Itsuki, and then Aoi told Itsuki about her condition. Aoi is deathly afraid of men. So afraid that she can't even look them in the face. No spoilers, but it does have to do with some past trauma, which explains why she freaked out when Keitaro asked her out, as well as why she freaked out when he was so close to her face while she was sleeping. To be fair, I'm not afraid of the opposite sex, but if I woke up with a random woman in my face, I don't think I'd be too happy. This also shows that the reason that she didn't seem to be afraid of Keitaro's eyes at the beginning was literally just because she couldn't look at them. She refused to look into a man's eyes and register his face. After telling Keitaro/Itsuki about her condition, she also told him, or I guess right now her, that she seems manly/tomboyish. I wonder why she would think Itsuki's manly. She also decided that Itsuki could help her practice getting over her fear of men, as she has no problem talking to a woman. Even if that woman gives her the physical vibe of a man, she is still a female, so to Aoi, she can interact without freaking out. And when it gets physical, like touching hands and stuff of that nature, Aoi's brain thinks of it as a man's touch. So even though she's comfortable with it, it's still like she's around a man, and it's good practice to get over her fear of men. Bad explanation, but if you want to go more in depth, just go read the manga. But yeah, just think of this entire situation. A guy dressing up as a girl to help out his crush while getting closer to her and practically catfishing her. Off of that explanation alone, you can tell that this story has potential for disaster, as do most stories with a lie involved. But unlike a series like Rent a Girlfriend that stretches out for 500,000 chapters, I will let you guys know that this series does have a definitive story wrap up at chapter 34. It didn't get canceled or stop abruptly. The author finished the story as he intended without dragging it on, so that's a W. I also personally enjoyed the ending of the manga, so take that as you will. Also, the summary of the first chapter I just gave was a very abridged version of the premise, so I left out a lot of details. Don't judge it off of just the explanation. Go read it for yourself and then judge it. But moving on to more of the writing part. First, we have characters. This series, in my personal opinion, has some very good characters, even if it's not very character heavy, as there's only really 3 main characters. First off, Keitaro, our confession-giving, cross-dressing MC, as well as the main girl Aoi, the man-fearing Thorn Princess. While I'm on the topic of these two, I just love the parallels between them. While Keitaro has eyes that make girls afraid of him, Aoi has a condition that makes her deathly afraid of guys. So of course this would lead to some interesting character interactions, as I alluded to earlier. There's also a girl named Botan, a girl that is introduced in like the 5th chapter, also Aoi's friend. She's a fairly energetic girl that contrasts to Aoi nicely in terms of how they act, with Aoi being more closed off and quiet, and Botan being an extrovert, someone that's really out there and energetic. I guess the MC's sister and some other people are characters as well, but that's really it for the most part. The character development, however, for those few main characters is done really well in the small amount of chapters, which kind of attests to the overall writing skill of the author, because the writing in this manga is great. It manages to fit this compelling of a story in the small time frame. While the pacing may at first glance seem fast with only 34 chapters, it's executed beautifully, and I think it's the perfect mix of fast and slow pacing, a pace that those would call just right. If anything, I think that the author was straightforward, and even though they could have made the manga go on farther by focusing on more characters or subplots, they decided to focus on the main storyline and made sure to deliver on that front, which, as someone who's writing a novel right now, I can respect. Moving on to the art. The art is amazing in my opinion. It's nothing super duper flashy, but it's really pleasing to look at, and it works greatly for this series in particular, which, as someone who can't do art to save their life, I respect. So is The Boy Who Cried Wolf Tells a Lie Today also readable or laughable? Come on, look at me. It's obviously readable. In fact, what are you doing watching this? If you've already made it this far, go and read the manga right now. Actually, first, before you do that, please finish the video. I need watch time. Like I said, I'm practically serving you guys Eddie Hates Anime fan service right now, so in return, you guys should do yourself a favor and read this manga. It's good, wholesome, sad, happy. It has everything. You know what else has everything? The Eddie Hates Anime YouTube channel. So subscribe if you want more goated content like this. I can't believe I just said goated content while dressed in this. Whatever, it's still facts. But yeah, say goodbye to Trap Eddie. Who knows when you'll see him again? Well, I did say I wanted 30 likes, but if this video somehow gets 70 likes, I'll think about whipping out this bad boy once again. I lied. Make it 200 likes. What? You're saying I'm evil for that? I don't care. If you're mad about it, maybe like the video to show me how mad you are. More likes equals more anger, haha. But yeah, have a great day, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to just keep on vibing, and peace. Actually, since I'm in the schoolgirl outfit, I have to do it. Peace.